you miss me? Because I missed you. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another MK1, MK video. Got a few things of note to discuss today. For starters, the official Mortal Kombat account tweeted out this image of SubZero's Cameo, which I guess describes the Cameo's playstyle. Well-rounded combo extension Punisher. Also, it seems like Boon might have teased Reptile yet again for like the second time in 3 days. And we got to discuss a recent theory that is dealing with Havik and that certain monk we see entering the portal alongside the rest of Earthrealm's defenders. And last but not least, you guys do know that super late last night, I pieced together a video that mentioned we'd be getting a trailer at EVO, which is confirmed to be a thing. However, there was some supposed rumored leaked details, and the leaker who leaked the initial gameplay trailer details before that happened, like hours before the trailer dropped about a month ago, came out last night and kind of debunked that leak that we talked about. So you guys did know I mentioned to take everything essentially for what it was, grain of salt. Seemed believable, but obviously probably not necessarily real. Well, it seems like it's probably not real based on what they had to say. So that'll be the topics of the day. If you guys are excited to hear me talk about all this stuff, take a second to drop a like on the video. Again, thank you all for the recent love and support on the MK1, MK goodness. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And without further ado, Dynasty, what the hell are we looking at? Mortal Kombat 1's official socials came out and said, in the heat of combat, sometimes you need a cameo to freeze things up. Hashtag Mortal Kombat 1. That attached is the beautiful image of Kameo SubZero with the glowing white eyes. This dude right here looks beautiful. Granted, I understand they're just reusing the classic Mortal Kombat 11 assets, the mask and the skin, but you know, guys, we've got the glowing white eyes. He's got the ice in the palm of his hands, the whole world there, and I think he looks awesome. So I guess safe to assume from here on out moving forward, we're probably going to get some cameo showcases via graphic design like this off of the official Mortal Kombat socials. So yes, SubZero is well-rounded, used for combo extension, and he's a Punisher. That is how they're breaking down the Lin Kuei GOAT himself. So I thought this is pretty cool. Pretty much happened earlier in the morning. Shout out to Dave Savage, by the way. Check this out in the bottom right. Dave makes some great content in regards to Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat the movie, and obviously he also makes some great Photoshop here. The acid ball. Could this be what we see this weekend? We'll have to wait and see, but this Photoshop job is actually pretty sweet. So shout out to Dave Savage, man, my Australian homie. Speaking of Reptile, just a few hours ago, the man, the myth, the legend, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat came out and said the secret ninja Reptile was born here 31 years ago. And attached is an image where, you guessed it, there was a Mortal Kombat 1 cabinet. So if you were ever wondering where Reptile was found, it was on the corner of Irving Park at this Taco Bell and KFC. I'm assuming it's in Chicago. Maybe it's not in Chicago, but there you go. This was just another Reptile tweet from Boon. If you're ever in this area, which I assume again is probably Chicago, Irving Park Road, next to the KFC and Taco Bell, that one point in time, Reptile was discovered in this establishment. Now, like I mentioned earlier, late last night, I posted a video around midnight where it mentioned how we had this supposed, rumored Mortal Kombat 1 EVO leak. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, essentially this is it right here. Shout out to the Mortal Kombat leak subreddit. This was the leak. It was somebody who said that they've received a draft of Mortal Kombat 1's next trailer from an associate working with NetherRealm's marketing team. It mentioned how we'd see this trailer on Friday at EVO, showcasing the Outworld Army, and it'd be dubbed the Great Legion trailer. Apparently, Shang Tsung was going to be doing the voiceover this time and not Fire God Liu Kang. It was going to showcase Reiko, General Shao, Mataro as the cameo assist, and even Syzoth, Reptile, who was apparently the leader of his Terran battalion. So I got pretty hyped reading this last night. Obviously, I did not believe this entirely, but it was the most grounded 4chan leak I'd seen in ages. So this makes waves last night, and since then, Fate Unknown, who is the user who, again, leaked the details behind the debut trailer for Mortal Kombat 1, they came out and said this right here. Reiko does not use daggers in game. He uses a spear. Now, this is important because this rumored leak said Reiko has a close-range mix-up playstyle with his primary weapons being his daggers. We do see his daggers showcased in the San Diego Comic-Con leaked clips. However, according to trusted, credible leaker Fate Unknown, the daggers aren't what he uses. He uses a spear. Essentially, deconfirming and debunking this alleged leak. So, do with this information as you will. I still think it's probably very likely we do get some type of trailer this weekend showing off the likes of the Outworld Army. I think that was a very educated, grounded guess. If this is a fake leak, at the very least, at least we now know that Reiko is not using the daggers in his gameplay playstyle. He uses the spear, which is a win in and of itself. So, Reiko with the spear, coming soon. Now, speaking of Reiko, apparently at one point in time, Reiko was scheduled to be the trailer we got at EVO. Could potentially still be, according to this leaker, but things are always subject to change. Initially, there is this post here in the Mortal Kombat League subreddit that said the Deadpool confirmed to return for MK1, and of course, attached is this screenshot from the most recent Geras gameplay reveal trailer. And again, me, you, all of us thought this was the Deadpool stage we could come back at MK1. But according to the leaker, Fate Unknown, they came out and said it is not Deadpool. It is a new stage. And when asked again if they were sure, they said they're definitely sure it's not the Deadpool. So they doubled down in saying that the Deadpool is not the stage we're seeing. It's inspired by it probably, but it's not the classic Deadpool that me and you have come to love. Going back to Reiko, Hexen said, any hints for who's being revealed next week at EVO and also the Combat Cast? And to that, Fate Unknown said, this is the one thing I actually don't know. Originally, it was set to be Reiko, but plans have changed. I have heard speculation, but I do not operate on rumors. We will find out together at EVO. How exciting. So, no Deadpool. It's a new stage. Maybe no Reiko this weekend after all? Who knows? But there you go. Dynasty clarifying some things. Reiko uses a spear and this isn't the Deadpool. You heard it here first. Finally, at last, we can talk about it. The reason why you clicked on the thumbnail. Now, you guys remember Ed Boon came out and tweeted this image that said, new phone, who dis? And highlighted here was the circle around this mysterious Shaolin monk of some kind, rocking the Shaolin monk attire, the orange. They are shirtless, and Boon went out of his way to circle this person, teasing that this could be someone new of notoriety. Now, initially, when I saw the trailer, I thought that this was simply just another NPC like we see it in previous trailers, but some people think that this could be the likes of Kai. Some people think this could be Havik. And that is an interesting theory, I think, and a very exciting one. I don't think it's either or, but these are rumors. Who do you guys think this is? People are thinking it's Liu Kang's little brother. I honestly think it's simply an NPC, but there is a rumor going around that people were saying that this is the exact same character that we get to see in the initial gameplay reveal trailer from months ago. Shout out to Dynasty and his amazing Photoshop skills for setting this one up. So here is the most recent look at this person. And here is the person they're saying he also is. You guys do know? There is a clip of Kenshi training here, rocking the exact same Shaolin monk attire, more or less. And before we get to that part of the trailer, they showcase these miscellaneous random NPC, we thought NPC monks, training in the exact same Wuxi Academy as Kenshi and Raiden. And here this guy is, and here's this guy. And people are saying they're the exact same person. Now, unfortunately, based on like the angle, you can't tell if this guy's hairstyle has like this top knot. From the direction they're walking in from, you just can't see the top of his head, the back of it. So can't tell for sure. If we could obviously see up here there was like a bun, I'd say 100% it's the same guy from that instance, that glimpse we saw months ago in the initial gameplay reveal trailer. But because of that, we're having just the basis off their face, and their faces do look the same. And it's not like they have all the NPCs looking the same. Every NPC we've seen so far, what appears to be an NPC, is uniquely characterized and different. So this appears to be the exact same person. They got the same face. Obviously, he's not rocking the top portion of the attire, but It's a Shaolin monk attire in some capacity. Hell, the pants are even slightly different. It seems like, potentially. Seems like he's got like an orange robe on here. There's no rope here at all. But the faces definitely do look similar. So, is this the exact same character? Is this Havik? The rumor is that this might be Havik. And Havik is maybe recruited as part of the Earthrealm Defenders, and he trains alongside the likes of the other defenders like your Kung Lao, your Raiden, your Johnny, and ultimately Havik becomes maybe infected by the Tarkat disease or something, and by the end of the game he's full-blown Havik, and he just deceives his allies and his friends who he's been training with. Maybe this is Kai, and Kai becomes Havik. That's something that I've personally thought of myself. Now, the reason why we were even talking about this is because you guys do know a couple weeks ago, there was that leak from years ago that ended up being right that mentioned how Havik would start the game as one character and slowly transition into the Havik we've grown to love over the years. This leak might be a bit familiar here, number 3. Havik, the lead singer of the band, is Davey Havoc. No surprise, he's returning. He starts the game as a different MK character, however, only becoming Havik late in the story. So, how insane would it be if he's like Kai or someone like that, and then by the end of the game, he's full-fledged Havik, and he helps Shang Tsung and the Dragon King and deceives his friends, his fellow Shaolin monks. I think that would be crazy. So that's one rumor that's going around, that guy, that NPC, is actually Havik, which would be the most insane plot twist ever. That would be nuts. That would be such a crazy plot twist, because who would have saw that coming? So yeah, who is he? Could it be that this is actually a thing? You guys can let me know in the comment section down below, of course. That's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, please take 1 second and drop a like on it. Of course, subscribe for more MK1, MK Uno content like this on the channel. And of course, I ask you the question, who is this guy? Are they the same person? Is it Havik? What do you think of the cameo bios for Kameo SubZero? Do you think that we're getting a Reiko trailer tomorrow at EVO? Do you think that 4chan leak is real? It seems like it's not, based on the debunk we're getting. The Reiko using his spears, not his daggers, for his gameplay. It's not the Deadpool either. I love you guys. Till next time, I've been your host, Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. See you in the next video. Peace.
On it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady, counting my digits. Slipping on the crack, I am not